I've absolutely loved this journey.
It's been incredible.
And honestly, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change any of it.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is James.
And I'm Kiimmy.
And today we're going to look back at our journey on YouTube with you guys.
So we've been on YouTube for about 7-8 years now.
7 or 8 years, yep.
Wow.
We're the OGs.
Like early before we even made this video, we were looking back at some of the first videos we ever made. And we look so young. I feel like we were babies when we started. And we've grown so much. And you guys have been there on that journey to see us grow.
That's the special thing about YouTube. Looking back at those old videos, we can see the early subscribers that are still here today now, that have been with us for 7-8 years and have seen us go through that change of being young 22, 23-year-olds, trying to navigate life to where we are now on the platform and what we've done over the years since then. It's a time capsule. We're looking back at history, our history.
One beautiful thing is when we started our channel, the first thing we said is we want to make memories.
What made you guys want to start a YouTube channel? The reason was just to make memories. You know, back in the day when you used to go anywhere, your family used to pull out a VHS, the big cranky things, and film your experience, and you used to look back as a family and see what you was doing. And we kind of are doing the same thing. We're documenting our life with you guys.
We did say we want to capture something that one day when we have kids, we want to show them like, this is what we looked like when we were this age and this is what we were going through. Because a video tells more of a story than pictures.
Yes.
Look where we are now.
Yeah.
We now have a little one.
Yeah.
And she actually does watch us on YouTube. And as she gets older, she'll see us when we were early 20s.
And I think you
can
can see the shift in how much we've grown as people.
Yeah.
Our initial thoughts when we were 22, 23 to what we think now and how we behave now. It's like looking at two different people. Like we watch those videos and we're like, oh my days, like they were just kids making videos.
Woo! Our YouTube journey has been incredible. Anyone who's been here from the beginning knows when we started making these videos, we were in our bedrooms.
Yes.
Like, I used to film in my spare room at my mum's house, and we used to film in your mum's room, actually.
Yes. Yeah.
And anyone who's seen like a video with like Team Mama from the early beginning, we were all in her room, and it was just like this corner of the room. We even surprised your mum with a gift early on in like her room.
Wow, thanks kids. Get him out.
Let's get them out. Let's get them all out.
I love it. Do we vlog this out?
We do. Team Mama, what do you think?
I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I think transition to that. Look at us. We're in our own house. We've got a baby. We're married.
We've moved countries.
We've moved countries.
We've really been through it all.
So many changes have happened. If you asked me in the first video, where do you think you're going to be in 7 or 8 years' time? I don't think I could have written that.
No. I think one of the early moments and one of the big moments on our channel is obviously the wig video. That's kind of what changed everything for us. I remember when the wig video went out, that's a tongue twister, when the wig video went out, it was totally unplanned. And then I remember waking up the next day and it was like 10,000 views, 20,000 views. It was doing like 10,000 a day, and like your phone was just pinging off all the time. And obviously this is like 7 years ago. It was a totally different sort of minefield. Not everybody was walking around with a camera and vlogging and this and stuff. So when we would go out and about, you'd see people look at us like, what's going on? And then it was just like, while that video was gaining so much traction, you'd be out and about and someone would go, hey,
I've seen your wig video.
I've seen your wig video. And it was like a moment where it was like, oh wow, this thing is becoming something.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a change of like, wow, we could actually do this.
One thing about that wig video is I had actually filmed it just for fun.
Yeah.
On my phone, just like as a moment we can laugh about. It was never actually meant to be posted. And one day we just thought, you know what? We laugh at this video so much and we love it so much. Let's just post it. And it was so simple. It was just that we did an intro and then played the clip that we had already of me taking my wig off for the first time. Some of you might have seen that video.
Babe, you're so beautiful. It's nothing. It's nothing. You're so beautiful. You don't need to. Why are you worried about it? Why?
Fine.
It reached a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, it was one of those things that was just everywhere. You'd look everywhere and it was like on all the platforms. It was doing numbers everywhere. It was like, wow, people are like pushing it themselves. We're not even pushing it. It's just like...
Yeah, a lot of people shared it. And I think it was such a relatable moment, especially for me as a black woman. There's been a shift in like how people perceive hair and people loving their own hair. I started my natural hair journey. Straight after that, I decided to do the big chop, start fresh. And the love and support I got from people from that video was so incredible. They were giving me advice on like what hair products to get, the best way to maintain my hair and to grow it. They even told me about my hair type, porosity, all of that.
Everything.
Like, you guys... I love you guys so much because you honestly saved my hair. I have not relaxed my hair since that video, and I have been growing my hair out naturally.
And you've been letting it out naturally as well. That's
yes,
what I mean.
I learned to really embrace my hair, and don't think I'd have as much confidence to embrace my hair if I didn't have that support from our YouTube community, because you guys were honestly so amazing, and the lovely comments. I know we don't need comments to feel beautiful, but you guys, thank you so much for that.
When you went on that hair journey, it really felt like you and the community that we built were in it together, and it was a really beautiful stage and part of our channel.
Yeah, and I think that also helped build the trust we have with our community, because you guys would recommend products to me and I'd go out, buy them, try them, and I would give honest reviews. And I know there's a few people who did message us and they started their natural hair journeys, so we were in it together, which is what I love about this community. I think it is a two-way support system.
Yes.
And actually, you got quite involved in my natural hair journey. Wash days.
I did. Wash days. I think there's a video of me doing a big chop on you as well at one point, chopping the hair as well. I think I've had my fair share of hair days.
You have. My favourite clip is when James tried to twist my hair and gave up.
This is terrible. I know my strengths and weaknesses, and twisting afro hair isn't my strength, okay? It's never been something that I've been, I was put on this earth to twist afro hair. No.
It's so funny.
We've created a lot of key milestone moments. I think that's the great thing about the way we've documented our life. Reaching 100,000 subscribers and receiving the plaque that day when you surprised me. Babe, this is so crazy. It's like a dream, I don't even believe it. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. There it is! What? Babe, that is unreal. It was a day where I felt like a buzz around. We're almost there. We're almost there. It's like something that you couldn't replicate, because again, this is maybe 5 years ago. It was like a number that we put in our head that we thought maybe one day, not anytime soon. And the way the channel just grew, I remember once we hit 80,000, it's like, oh my days, like
we're gonna get
to our big goal that we set. And then it was like that last little push. And then when you surprised me, that was great. That was amazing. Another big milestone is being able to buy a house. You know, we were able to buy a house thanks to you guys watching, subscribing, you know, liking the videos, being along our journey with us as we're like trying to navigate buying a house, documenting it, all those sorts of things. I think that's a great milestone. And obviously the new addition to the family,
having a baby,
having Winnie, that like seeing her, even looking back at old videos of her, and I know she's only 2 now, but 2 years ago you see her and the change in her. It's like a great way to document
your life
big life journeys and milestones and stuff like that, and the whole pregnancy build up and how supportive you guys were. Like, I know there was times during the pregnancy where we had like a month, 2 months off. You guys still were sending messages, sending love, support, saying, you know, we're thinking about you guys, hoping it was all going okay. Like, that right there is a little community, a little family that we've strapped on to this James and Kiimmy. You know, it's like we're all in it together. The people that have seen the very first videos, who would have thought, looking at us now as parents, like you've seen that journey, like us, and you're like, oh, great parents, good to see like how you've grown as people.
Do you know what? You notice it's been a journey, because I remember one question that we used to get all the time, apart from when we get married, was, are you pregnant? When are you having babies? Are you pregnant? So I was watching a video when you guys had asked, are you pregnant, over and over again.
Is Kiimmy pregnant?
I'm generally not pregnant, guys, look. And then to the point where we announced the pregnancy.
Where have we been? We've been having a baby!
It's literally like years apart.
Yeah.
But it's just that journey with us, from you guys constantly asking this question, are you guys pregnant? Are you getting married? And then watching all that come to pass. I think that's beautiful.
There's some of my key moments. What about you?
I think for me, going from filming in our bedrooms, being in our own little world, to being outside and meeting subscribers and people who follow you. I won't call you subscribers, I'll call you our extended family, guys, or a little jammy squad. And meeting like the jammy family outside was like surreal for me.
Yeah.
Do you know, you watch it and you see the comments come in, but sometimes it doesn't quite hit you that it's real people watching and supporting you, until you get outside and you meet someone and they're like, I watch you, I support you. I don't know whether to hug you, cry. I get so overwhelmed, because I feel like, oh, you've taken the time to watch me on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing. And we're honestly so thankful. Every single view, we're so thankful for it. Whether we get 10 views, 100 views, whatever it is, we're so grateful that you guys actually take time out of your day to watch us.
Yeah.
And I remember early on, I think we only had a couple of thousand subscribers. We went to Paris. Thank you for that trip. That was lovely. We went to Paris and we sent out a message on YouTube community saying if anyone is around Paris at Eiffel Tower, we'll be there at 5 o'clock. We thought no one's gonna show up, but it's nice that we're putting that out there. And you guys showed up! That's the best.
James and Kiimmy, and they're so good.
And we couldn't believe it because they said at the time our channel was only a very small channel. It's like
tiny.
Wow, people in Paris like know us. It was like, and then we actually bumped into another
little
subscriber
group,
from America. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, on the train on the way to
who we
Paris.
still interact with today.
Yeah, we still talk to and follow today.
That's like the beauty of it. Like how you may only have a few hundred or a few thousand subscribers, and you don't really understand or appreciate the reach that you do have.
Yeah.
Like you never know who's watching, where's watching, and all it takes is for one person to watch it for everything to change. It's an incredibly powerful thing. Seeing people who have also grown up with you, we've grown up, and meeting people that have grown up as well.
Yeah, and I love hearing people's stories as well. Just getting to know you guys in real life. A lot of you who have met us in real life will know we're very chatty people.
Yes.
We're very chatty people. So we do talk a lot, and it's nice to get to know the people who watch us and just having those conversations because you know a lot about us, so it's always nice for us to get to know you guys. One big thing I'm really grateful for is when we say this is our channel together, it's because you guys have really helped us shape this channel. It hasn't been just an us effort, it's been you guys. Like with stuff like One Question, that was a subscriber led segment where we're answering your most popular questions and it's through your engagement. And even advice time, I think you guys used to ask for advice in the comments and then that led to that. And also my favourite segment, the dance ones. Oh my god, you're doing it! I am doing the dance!
Yes, yeah.
Those are my favourites simply because I love watching James dance.
And clearly a lot of you lot like watching me dance, or should I say attempt to dance.
Yeah, because then you guys really engage with those videos and then you end up suggesting like new songs for us to try, new dance moves to try, and that's a nice little collaboration between us and you guys. And I don't think you can get that anywhere else where you have a community that's so engaged and you're building this thing together. And I think that's what's made this channel great. It's been a partnership. I honestly, looking back at our journey, I would have never thought from starting off this could grow to the way it's grown. I remember being invited to our first YouTube event and queuing up outside of YouTube because we had always walked past the YouTube building at St. Pancras, watch all the videos play on the wall, and then actually queuing outside with other YouTubers, meeting people.
That reminds me, just to jump in, that reminds me of another surreal moment. I remember when we started and we used to go down and we used to say one day our video will be there when we're walking past. And then I remember, again, at a random time, I was walking down the old YouTube space and I remember seeing our video playing on the wall and I was just like, I can't believe it's like, we've actually made it on the wall, like something so small like that. But I'd actually forgotten about that, but I remember the feeling of like walking past them and seeing us and being like, we've actually done it. We said years ago that we'd have our video there and our video was there playing.
Yeah, it feels surreal. Yeah, it feels surreal. And I think even walking into the YouTube building for our first event and talking to other people, other creators, it felt so unreal. Yeah. And that's like another whole little community. And through the YouTube events, I've actually made some really close friends that I talk to now. I message all the time. YouTube is like a whole little community outside of like all the creators and stuff.
Yeah. As well as that, people that you would have never have thought that you was going to meet. You know, we've met people like, there's that time at the YouTube event where you're dancing on the stage, you're there with WizKid, like all of these things that like, there's people, you know.
It's a real moments.
It's surreal moments that we would have never thought that we would be in the same room with these people,
Yeah.
let alone now we're talking to them, exchanging numbers and stuff like that. It's like, it's unbelievable.
I had a pinch me moment when I met Patricia Bright at the YouTube space.
Yes.
I had watched her for years and years, and I still watch her now. And then she casually like strolled past me, and I was like, if I could meet any YouTuber, who would I want to meet?
Boom! Patricia Bright.
Patricia Bright.
All of those things are like pinch me moments, you know.
Yeah, it's insane because sometimes I do think as much as like we connect with our subscribers and our YouTube family, it's connecting with YouTube as well itself and like realizing, oh, they actually care about the creators because they invite you to all these things, they give you all these opportunities. It was so amazing, and even some of the people who work at YouTube, we've become so close with them.
Lifelong friends.
Yeah, lifelong friends. Like I'll
friends.
message them and I say, how you doing? We check in, we'll go for lunch. Like it's been an incredible journey.
I'm gonna say another pinch me moment for you.
What?
2 moments that you haven't mentioned yet.
What?
Meeting Naomi Campbell and Vogue. I think those two are like another pinch me moment. Like, who would have thought those things would happen?
Yeah. Oh, YouTube put us on a call and Naomi Campbell was on that call.
Yeah.
And
You got to ask a
and I got
question.
to ask a question. And she said, Kiimmy, sorry, what did you say? I said, And also, I was in Vogue through YouTube as well because I was part of YouTube class of 2021. YouTube did a YouTube Black Fund. I was in the first class of it, and with that we were featured in Vogue and my picture was in Vogue. I had to get 4 copies, one for my mum, one for my cousin, 2 for me, 1 for safety, 1 for backup. I've absolutely loved this journey.
It's been incredible.
And honestly, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change any of it. I absolutely love it, and I love you guys so much for all the love and support, because even in moments where we're not feeling well or situations change and we can't film, you guys have been so understanding. You've sent us messages of support, messages of like just sharing love, and it has meant the world to us, and we love you guys so much.
I champion exactly what you said. Even with the big move where we've been here, there, it's been stressful, this, that and there, you guys have still been checking in saying, hey, keep going, we're hoping you're okay. And then when we come back saying, hey, we've moved, you guys flooded the video. Like, yes, like, you've done it, well done. So like, it's been great.
And we will keep it that way, and we will keep trying to
spreading that peace, love and positivity, as we say in every video.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll keep documenting our journey for you guys, and hopefully, who knows, we've gone from being like babies filming to married with a child, moving countries. Who knows, the next time we do one of these videos might be
in another 8 years time, another 10 years time.
We've got more kids.
Well, let's slow down on that part. That's the great thing. You guys are on this journey with us, and there's many more things to come. Creating this video and looking back at all the old things, you think, wow, it shows the importance of us doing this, because we're looking back and it's like, I can see the growth in us, and I want our kids to see it, grandkids, great, to see, wow, look at these guys. These were doing this, and this is what they were doing, and wow, look at how they were. You know, it's documenting memories that I feel like people don't do as much anymore, and I feel like that's where it's a great place to leave your mark on the world.
It's like what you said, it's like a little video time capsule. We've loved this journey. For me, there's no other platform and no other place like YouTube. The community is unmatched. The love and support we get from you guys is unmatched, and we love you and appreciate you, and you really are our extended family. Like when we get big news, the first place you want to post it after you tell your family and friends is YouTube. We're like, oh, let's tell them on YouTube first, and then after YouTube, everyone else can know.
Exactly. It's a powerful platform. We've also used it to highlight change as well. You know, there's been times where things in the world haven't been going the way they should, and YouTube has been our outlet to express where we stand with things as well. I feel like that's a powerful thing about YouTube, is connecting with your audience and your community to show that, you know, we understand and we hear you, and we all stand together.
Yeah, love that. We love you guys.
So that's it from us, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video. It's been nostalgic for us, and we've absolutely loved creating this video, looking back at our highlights and seeing what we've done and where we're heading as well. It's been amazing. So for that, I want to say thank you. I love and appreciate all of you. And on that note, we shall see you on the next video.
Can we vogue it out, because this
One
is
more time.
This
Let's
is
do
a
it.
tradition.
This
We
is a
keep
tradition.
skipping.
Keep skipping.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go. We're bringing it back. You know what time it is. It's time to vogue it out. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. And now I think we need to cut the camera. Cut.